happening, so...
Remember that time
What
your
did you say,
computer
Lord?
crashed when what?
Who are
did I
you
say?
talking to? I thought I heard my name.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't say a name yet.
Okay, well, you could just. Oh, I don't know. Continue then.
Well, actually, I think I might have said your name when I was telling the story.
By the way, you
But
guys
I was-
can
I was gonna
reconnect.
say-
You're
I
all
was
set
gonna
to
say,
reconnect.
do you remember that time when we were just playing Outer Wilds, and then an empty cup hit Zach's computer and shit went down?
Oh
was
my
good.
So maybe
God.
that's where I
Yeah,
mentioned you
Zach's
because you were there
computer
when that
is
happened.
fragile. Even a breath will knock it
But it's
out.
not fragile. This computer has survived being on, like, a generic domestic flight, like, 8 times.
Well, clearly, it's sometimes very fragile. You need to promote
we're
it,
missing
by the way.
we're missing Lawrence.
Oh, I didn't know you were up and ready already.
Yep. Normally I would go on Twitch and like double check to make sure that
It saved
everything's
pretty
working,
well.
but whatever.
I think.
I'm about to say I
You
think
just
this
didn't reduce the 5 or something.
No, he was at 58.
Okay, then this is it, I guess.
I think it should be fine. Anyway, we're probably fine. Everything should be good. Hopefully the VOD is okay on Twitch because I need to grab that for later. If not, shit. But you know,
I
whatever.
really wanted to cut off where we heard it cut off because it was just, and the god does.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's why we're just like, Zach, what does the god do?
What are you
And
doing,
he's just
though?
gone.
All right, so we'll pick up from right there. So, because you collapse to the ground due to your feeble form, the god stomps his hoof into the ground and goes like, "How dare you!" And you hear like the screams of the personnel from behind the hill, because you guys have like descended the hill a little bit. You hear the screams from the people behind the hill, and they're all like fleeing, and you hear just the mass sound of like elevators leaving. And Dr. Bright, suddenly you don't feel any pain at all.
Oh.
And you're like, oh, that's good. Hey, like you go to turn your head, and you realize you can't turn your head. And then you realize you can't move anything at all. You've been turned into a tree.
Ruh-roh.
You still have consciousness, quote unquote, at the moment, because the necklace is draped around the main bough at the top of the tree. But yeah, you're a tree now.
Hey guys, I'm a tree.
You can't say that.
Tree
You're
bright.
you. Unfortunately, no one can hear you because no one speaks tree. But yeah. So the other 3 of you are still default Fortnite dancing your way to the elevator. You can either continue or try to respond to this fucking horrible tragedy. By the way, Dr. Bright, you are, for all intents and purposes, dead.
Guys, should we try to execute the plan?
Yeah, we're going with the plan.
Oh no.
Go with
Oh no. This is what happens when you guys have actual time to plan. All right, what's going on?
We look for Dr. Bright's necklace.
Okay, it's
see
on
where it is,
it's
right?
on like the highest bough, or like the main bough of the tree. So it's not super high up, but it's a decent climb. It would take a minute to climb up there.
Thaddeus, give me boost.
Yeah, Thaddeus will like boost Tommy up to grab it.
Okay, so the 2 of you start running towards the tree, and the god goes, "Is this part of the ritual?"
Yes.
Yes.
How
Perfect.
peculiar. All
We
right.
need to retrieve a gift for you, my lord.
Ah, yes. Please proceed.
I mean, so climb up and grab it, I guess.
Yes.
Unless...
Now what else?
Ow. Hold on. I default dance over to the god and be like, "A gift for you to wear, sir. God, your holiness, Pope, Cardinal, Captain Foreman.
Okay. The god goes, "Oh, certainly," and he holds out like a hoof.
Put it on him.
Okay. He does it and he's like, "Oh." The chain shrinks, like the god like makes the chain shrinks. That way it's kind of like an anklet sort of thing. And he goes back to standing and he goes, "Thank you. Please proceed with the
Well,
ritual."
Orange
Well, we tried
justice
continuing.
now.
Okay.
The ritual works the best if you have the necklace around your neck. Oh, powerful one.
Then why did he put it on my ankle?
That's
thought
what you gave
that's-
me.
That's what
He
you
asked
for
gave
your
me?
necklace?
What?
That's what you offered because you said he put out his hoof.
Right? And so that's why. So you're saying that I put it on because he
That's what-
presented the
that's what
hoof.
Yeah.
We thought he was putting out his hand.
Okay.
Just to take.
All right.
Should we do it for him?
Sure. the god like is clearly suspicious of this for no particular reason, but increases the length of the chain, like detaches it, and then wraps it around its neck.
And then we orange justice to the elevator.
Then you still cog a dance to the elevator. Whatever we were doing. If it doesn't work.
Okay. So you guys are just going to the elevator then?
Yeah.
That was the
Okay.
gift where we're going.
All right. Thank you very much for your ritual. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And you guys go into the elevator and the door closes. I don't know if that necessarily worked the way you guys wanted it to, but yeah. I
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say, it
One
was
of
a
them,
bold move.
one of the entities might be an acid man that can like eat through almost anything, but this was a literal god that you tried to have just a regular trinket overwhelm, and yeah, that doesn't really work that great.
Damn it.
Shame.
I was like, there's a slim chance Zach won't let us get away with this again. But still.
Absolutely not. This is a fucking
It would've
forest
been- it would've
god.
been-
Are you kidding?
I know, it would have been hilarious though.
You mean
That
you're not
would've been
giving one of your
better.
characters a god role?
Yeah, literally making you god. That'd be ridiculous. Anyway,
If only.
if only. But yeah, so for all intents and purposes, you succeeded-ish. Only one of you died. Yep. And so, Dr. Bright, you are like dead. Like dead. Because not only did you physically die, meaning that I can't just give you another form, it also means that you lost the necklace, which the director is going to have to take a minute to convince the forest god to give up. And that's a problem in and of itself. So,
Oh boy.
you do not get to participate in this next entry, unfortunately.
Understandable.
So, where are you guys going to go? You only have two options. You have either C1 or E1.
E1.
Yeah, we said we wanted to try to go for the next blue marble.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are in E1. The door opens to the elevator, but instead of it just opening, so first off, it opens and you see fucking nothing. It is pitch black in there. But for whatever reason, when the door opens, suddenly you feel like a shift in gravity, and you all just fall out into nothingness. All right?
The void.
You just fall into nothingness, and that's it. You're just there.
Oh, are we floating?
You're sort of floating, falling. It's sort of like that thing in cartoons where it's such a deep hole that you just like you're falling like forever, but you don't really notice. So, yeah, that's where you guys are.
Could it be page 5, SCP-3001?
I think so. The dimension that only exists between reality and wormhole.
Wait, where am I? Why am I suddenly here? Okay, 5.
Page 5. Yeah. I think that's it. I think you're right, Dave.
Okay, can I pee in it?
Can we see the Big Bang in it?
You can certainly urinate if you want. It won't really do much, but you can.
Personal who
Without
discovered by
the-
mistake was.
It's Tetris.
It's Tetris time. So you pull out your Game Boy and you just start playing it. All right, what
I'll look
else?
for something that looks like a big bag.
You see fucking nothing.
Okay, I don't know. It's like we're falling down the rabbit hole. I'll just cross my knees. I'll just be
We'll
like,
just have
yeah,
to
it's happening.
Okay.
Can I pour out the gunpowder from all of my remaining bullets to make a bomb?
And do what with it?
Make a big bomb.
All right. Do you actually want to try and do that?
Yes.
All right. Well. So you
If
take
Ben 10 can do it, so can I.
you take all of your bullets and you deftly empty out the gunpowder into like a pouch, essentially, like just a little thing to hold everything, and you light a fuse, like a makeshift fuse, and you chuck it in an effort to re-simulate the Big Bang, and it doesn't explode. The fuse doesn't even burn.
All
Oh,
decay
there's no
with
air, I guess.
all decay slows to a stop within.
And
Hmm.
now you just kind of have this bag that's floating there. So you guys have all done a thing, and far below you, you start noticing like a red light that's like blinking, like on and off, and that's about it.
Can we move, or are we just because we're just falling? So
You're
can we,
just
do an
falling.
angle
You could
fall?
try to move. It's kind of like in a video game where when you you can kind of control your descent a little bit, but that's kind of it.
You just kind of move over to the red light.
The red light is far below you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take my flashlight and look around.
You go to light your flashlight, and the light just immediately gets swallowed up by nothingness. It's just so vast that there's nothing to see.
In air,
just
I will
chat?
try.
You want to just chit chat?
Let's just have.
Can I grab my bag? I want to grab my bomb, my makeshift bomb again.
Sure. You do a
Chit-chat.
comedic frog swim through the air to go grab the bomb,
Nice.
and you pick it up, and the fuse is still lit, quote unquote, but is no longer burning down the fuse, and you just have that.
Can I put it out?
Sure. You lick
fuse
your
out?
you
Okay.
lick your fingers, and you just go. Psst.
I'll save it for it's a surprise tool that will help us later.
All right, great. So you just put that in your bag, and yep. So yeah.
We'll just have a nice chat. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a shame we lost Dr. Bright.
Yeah, I really thought that would work. Maybe
Yeah,
use
me
the bathroom.
too. Gotta use piss in
for-
the void.
For piss in the void. It's like pissing into the void, you know? But
Yeah.
not to be too keen on this sort of thing, but if you guys are interested, there is a person who you might be able to call for advice.
The Ghostbusters.
It's difficult for me.
Alright.
Someone call him.
Oh,
Cell
I
phone
guess
call.
I'll call the foreman.
Okay.
So Thaddeus calls the foreman.
Oh, I wanted you to actually call me.
Oh,
That
Alright,
was
I'll
fun
do it.
before. I thought it was funny.
okay. Give me a second.
You have to give him time to prep, okay?
I got it.
Hello.
So we're in the void.
You're in the what?
In the void.
Oh, sorry, I got another call on the other line there. Give me 1 second.
We're on hold.
You both are calling
Oh
I
wait,
got put on hold.
Dave, did you hang up?
No.
Oh. Hello, foreman number 3 here.
Dave?
Dave, I don't think they can hear you on Discord, but
Put it through on speakerphone. I was hoping it was gonna work.
all right. So you say you're fallen is what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, we're
In the-
falling.
All right.
Oh,
Do
hold
you?
on. Tommy wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna transfer?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait.
Oh wait, I was just gonna pass the phone to Tommy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
We're in the void.
Okay. Let me check the book here real quick.
Tell
what
him the SCP guy.
what
SCP.
is the?
1
Sorry, what's the number?
3001.
Oh, I have to go get the other book. Give me a second.
Oh
Hey man,
Well, you
this
don't
is a tough job. There's so many SCPs, so many details. All right, so the only thing on file for 3001, oh, that's not good. Let's see. Do you see a red light?
Yeah, it's really far below us.
Oh, far below you, you say? That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, the only thing we can really do is to, Lawrence, you can't do this to me. So the only thing I can really advise you to do is just to kind of wait.
But,
When
like,
you get to the red light, it'll be kind of hard to see. But on the back side, it'll be a control panel, you see. And when you get there, on the back, you won't be able to see it because it'll be too dark. But there's a button on there, and if you press it, the lot of you should be brought back to reality directly into one of the elevators that you're familiar with. If you press that one, you should be all set.
Is there anything
All
else? Ask if there's anything else
Is there anything else Bran wants to
on
know?
the panel. Is there anything else on
On-
the panel?
Oh, tell
Yeah.
Bran I said hi. I was one of the people that recommended you for hire. So the only other thing, so time doesn't really work the same way in that dimension. You kind of gotta pass time by not thinking about time. You kind of gotta lose yourself in whatever you're doing. So if you got something to do, like, I don't know, like a video game or just chit-chatting with your friends there, that'll actually pass time, and then you should be able to get to the red light a lot quicker.
All right.
All right, anything else I can do for you?
Do you have any
Nope.
music?
Do I have any music? Unfortunately, due to the unassailable powers of the DMCA across the multiverse, I cannot play anything for you because everything's been copyrighted.
Dang.
Yeah, sorry about that. But you should be okay. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right.
Without music.
How's your second shift going, by the way? Because this is the second time you've been officially hired, right?
Yeah, well, Dr. Bright's dead.
That seems highly unlikely, but sure. Hopefully he gets better. Like it's a fucking Scott the Woz bit. Hopefully,
They're all getting in the hospital for murder.
hopefully he gets better, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you get to it. All right. I gotta get back to work, so I'm gonna say goodbye.
Great. Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
All right. Ciao, ciao.
Tell Mom I said hello.
sir.
I'm sorry, who
Pope.
said that? Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Bye.
So,
Bye-bye.
while you were talking to that foreman, you now realize that when you look down, you are considerably closer to the light.
All right, so we just gotta not think about time, guys. How's everyone
Chit-chat.
doing?
Thaddeus just starts whistling a jaunty sea tune.
And
Ooh.
the ghost of DMCA's past comes through and is like, that's copyrighted, and pulls the whistling out of your mouth. No, I'm joking, but yeah. So you're whistling a sea shanty.
Should we all start singing sea shanties? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, if you guys successfully sing a few verses of like a sea shanty, I will just like skip time forward.
All right, one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Saba, we've done this.
I know. I don't know what part you want to do this, but I know.
Wait, what?
No, just continue. You start, and then
Oh,
I can join in.
Hold on. Let me.
Oh wait,
'Cause Dave,
hold
you
up, real quick. You hear a faint echoing as if from another dimension. It appears to be Dr. Bright's voice, and they seem to want to share you. They seem to want to join you in the shanty.
Yes.
There were sea shanties going on.
Yes, Dr. Bright.
All right, proceed.
Who wants to be the shantyman, the caller? Because we're doing drunken sailor because that's the easiest one.
That is the easiest one. Hold on, let me pull up the lyrics for that real quick.
Bran, you are the shantyman now. You are the caller.
Oh my gosh, which part is the call?
The caller is
It's what you put
just-
around a dog's neck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
It's the regular lyrics. We sing the chorus.
Oh gosh. So
Sing
I
the
have to
way
start
hey-
it?
Yeah, so you start and then we go and then it's just back and forth.
Should I keep the
Okay.
echo on when we do this?
Thaddeus, do
Yeah.
you know the lyrics?
I believe so.
It's just way hey and up she rises 3 times and the last one is early in the
Early in the
morning.
morning.
Okay, yeah, no, I know that.
So, and are you okay with 3 verses, Zach?
Yes.
Okay, 3 verses. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning.
Way,
hey, up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Early in the morning.
Way,
Way,
hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. I hope this is synced up.
Put him.
It is
Kinda
super
better.
not, but it's still really funny.
You want one more? We good, Zach.
I don't know. You guys want to do one more? We could be done, but that's your prerogative.
hit him with one more.
Hit it with one more.
Okay. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning.
Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning.
All right, and just as you guys finish and all harmonize together, you're at the light. Congratulations, you're here.
Alright.
I'm gonna just skip ahead and say that you press the button, and suddenly you're all in the elevator. You did it.
Yay!
So, is Dr. Bright actually here, though?
No, allow me to explain.
Okay.
So,
I'll
real quick, my intention for that encounter was that I wanted you guys to just like chit chat in character and just see like what your characters would do outside of like a dangerous scenario. But the alternative of just singing a sea shanty, also not bad. So that's
Yes.
pretty good. All right. So while you're in the elevator, that panel that you're familiar with before, with the direct line to the director, pops out, and it says injuries nominal, Dr. Bright deceased, grade B. So, I have some trivia for you, Dr. Bright.
Oh, for me, okay.
Yes, this is trivia for you specifically. Excuse me. So, sorry, give me a second. I had a few questions lined up. So, for each of I'm going to ask you 3 questions. For each question you get right, you're going to get 10 points of health. Like, right now, you're essentially at 0. So,
Okay.
for every one you get right, you'll get 10, up to 30, which is the minimum you need to get back to life. And then your comrades can choose to donate either like any number of points to you to like help boost you a little bit, or they can just choose to not. Either way, it's fine. So, the first question I have for you, are you ready?
I am ready.
In the previous shift, you made a choice at the what do you calls it, the drinking machine, the vending machine.
The vending machine, yes.
You recall that? What was the name, or what was the SCP number of the entity that you tried to get through the machine?
Wasn't that
SCP peanut butter.
999?
That is correct. SCP-999. Congratulations. So
Alright.
that's plus.
Right
so that's
off
plus
the
10.
bat.
So just keep in mind you're at 10 right now.
Okay, I'm at 10.
All right. Next up, this is once again something from the previous shift. You can get help from allies on this one.
Oh, okay.
In what ways and how many times during your last shift did you fail objectives?
How many times?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Whoa,
How many
okay.
I'm gonna pull up
times?
the VOD.
How many times?
Look
Hey,
at
yeah,
the
pull
phone.
up the VOD. Pull up the very end.
As we, yeah.
How many times did you fail, and or list 2 times that you fail and describe them?
Wait, the objective as in an encounter.
Oh,
Yes, the
the whole
I know
encounter.
So the whole encounter.
I remember
okay.
one we
Oh
failed.
my god.
yeah. No,
Ah.
not the specific. Sorry. So like the
I
encounters
thought you were
that
talking
you.
about like how many rolls he failed.
Yeah,
no,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no, no. That's
what?
ridiculous. No, no, no. I'm
Holy
saying
shit, yeah,
I'm saying
okay.
the encounters. How either tell
the
me
room.
how many encounters you failed, period, or describe 2 failed encounters.
I think I remember 2
Oh
of
my
them.
god. I think I want to say we failed 3 or 4.
One has to
I'm not
do with
sure.
I
It's
think one we
definitely
failed
all
was
in-
definitely a mirror.
One-
Yeah, we failed.
Of a
we failed the
particular
mirror 'cause
nature?
we.
Another one was that I wrote the forbidden name on it.
You're right. The that
I
was
think
the,
another
that
one
was
was
that
a
object
sister.
that like copied the room, right? The
Oh,
one where you wrote its name on. Yeah. And the other
I'm not gonna
one-
lie, I forgot that that's what you did to the room duplicating thing. Yes, you did fail that. That wasn't even on my list for trivia, but that counts. You guys just described 2. So that's another free 10 points for Lawrence.
All right.
you
20
got
points.
and then you got stretched.
Right, because
Right,
of the
I
seven
got
because of the
stretched
seventh
because
the
of the
girl.
sister.
seven sisters.
Yeah, so I remembered the mirror and like the sister one.
Actually, wasn't
Dude, I
wasn't
did
it
forget about that
wasn't
one.
it Tom and Thaddeus that got stretched?
No, Thaddeus
No, I
saved
saw-
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thaddeus
Oh,
was that
Thaddeus
god
did
level.
save you. I forgot about that.
It was me and Tom.
All right. And shit. I lost my I lost my things. All right. What was the forbidden name?
Wait, are we allowed to help him?
Nope.
Shit.
Not on this one. Dr.
I
Bright.
mean,
Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Ooh, I hope I'm not confusing this name with another one.
Are you typing it? What are you doing?
No, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
maybe he'll give you 3 chances. I don't know.
No, I will not.
Oh, just full on. Wasn't it? Wasn't it Reginald?
So,
Using that?
you type that into the console and you succeeded. Hooray! But as
Okay.
you type it into the console, these like shadowy tendrils come out and just
Wait.
yoink the entire thing away.
Wait,
Oh boy.
That's
So he's not dead. Yay!
So, yes, Dr. Bright, set yourself to 30.
All right.
So, essentially what's going to happen is that in the next room, you're going to be there again, but once again, you're going to have the necklace, and you're going to be in the body of a 21-year-old Filipino man. So,
All right.
Wait, are we gonna donate points to him?
that's what I was just about to say. So, the minimum you can donate is 5. The maximum you can donate is 20. You guys can do as much as you want, if anything.
I'll donate 5.
I'll donate 10.
Wow. I guess I'll also donate 10. Oh,
So that's
I went to
20.
0. I'm at 67.
Oh boy.
Saba, what have you done?
Wait, no, I'll
It's at
donate,
67. I know
Zach-
what it is.
donate 7.
All right, Lawrence, you're at 57. All right, very
Oh, I
good.
see what...
Nice.
All right, super good. Now, needless to say, there's only one location for you guys to go in this direction, so I'm just gonna put you guys there. All right, delete that. All right, you open up the door, and it's like an intermittent hallway, and it's the original Dr. Bright. He's back, yay! And his
Ooh.
in the body of a
Hello, hello,
in the
hello.
body of a
Oh, hello.
young adult Filipino man. So you get in there, and beyond that is another door. You go through that door, and it's an office. Surprisingly, it's not even like a fancy office. It's just kind of like a regular office. It has like shitty filing cabinets. Like the fluorescent lights are just not pleasant at all. Yeah, that's about it. And it's just there. And in fact, directly to the right of where you walk in through that hallway, you see the elevator to leave, and the light's green. The only other thing that you really see is a nameplate on the desk that says Dr. Vang.
Yeah.
I
Guys,
saw that
page
somewhere.
2.
Also, Mr. Foreman, I didn't know you brought your assistant with you today.
Excuse you?
Hello,
True.
hello, hello.
Who is it? Oh my God, Janine!
Hi.
Janine, why are you? How are you here during SCP?
I saw you were streaming, so I decided to join.
Oh yeah, I am streaming. I forgot about that. All right. Well, hello, Janine. Brief rundown. We're doing a tabletop RPG style SCP campaign. So if you're watching on Twitch, you can see that we're
I
just kind
am.
of we're just kind of on Tabletop Simulator while everybody else is watching. I unfortunately cannot really take the time to send you like all the documentation that I sent everybody else because I had to like make a handbook by hand. But yeah.
It's okay.
All right. Feel free to chill.
Watching.
Feel free to chill out, and if at any point I have a voice for you, I'll just let you know.
Okay.
All right. Anywho,
Wait, how
yep.
well versed is you on SCP stuff?
Absolutely no knowledge whatsoever.
Perfect.
Perfect. So,
That's how I started out.
all right. Anyway,
Me too.
so you guys are here. There you go. What do you want to do?
All right.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
would
by the
say
way,
that
I'll
I
give
would-
you 60 seconds, and by the way, and this is probably going to be the only thing you get in this because we're speeding through this.
Yes, I'll-
Also, considering
right.
the SCP that we're right. So I think
Bray-
we
Bray
should
wants to find the
go
box.
for the door, but I don't know. I kind of
Don't
Bray
really
wants to
look
look
at
for the
this box.
box. Bray is very eager for this box.
yeah, but I want to sit down,
Yeah, just kind of
chill
chill.
out a little bit. Yeah.
We've had a long time. Dr. Bright was dead. That's pretty traumatizing.
Dr. Bright was
been dead
fucking
for, like,
dead
a
a
little
minute
bit.
ago. That's true.
Might just have to chill for a bit.
Is that what you guys are gonna do? You guys are just gonna decide to like chill out in this room?
You know what, Mr.
Well, since
Foreman?
you're
I
gonna
sometimes I
relax.
think we should just talk about our feelings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll reset
I
the
tried
timer
to.
then.
Doctor earlier, but apparently.
He wasn't that type of doctor. He was a plague doctor. Anywho,
Sometimes
I've had a
Talk about-
doctor.
so yeah.
gotta have a tape.
So y'all decide to just chill out in Dr. Vang's office. There's not really many chairs in here. Thaddeus sits on top of like a stack of boxes that's in the corner. Dr. Bright in his newly non-acidic form sits at like the office chair with like the arms, and then Bran and Tom sit in the just like the two like I don't even know how to call them. I guess you would just call them like regular like schoolyard chairs where they don't have any arms. They're just kind of like shitty. And yeah, you're all just sitting there.
Nice.
All right, what are you gonna do? Needless to say, the room doesn't respond.
Light's still green.
Light's still
It's
green.
but
It's true.
we can take our time with that.
Yeah,
I
just
mean, it's not gonna turn red anytime, I don't think. But
what's
It turns red for a split second and then turns back.
oh,
well, maybe we'll
Fine.
mosey on over. Just take our time. Just chill.
yeah, yeah.
See if
All
there's
right.
any snacks.
See if there's any
Oh, yeah.
snacks.
Yeah, maybe in his
Yeah.
desk drawer.
Yeah, if I know a thing about doctors, they have snacks all over the place.
All right. Is that what you
Ooh.
want? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, this couldn't make
Yeah.
matters any worse.
Okay. Normally I would have told you guys to lose 3 points because this was the start of a new encounter, but I figure because Dr. Bright just came back to life, that'd be kind of mean. So, everybody just -1 instead. You're looking around. Oh, let me just, there you go.
Oh.
Everybody's just kind of chilling, and Dr. Bright, you're sitting at the big desk, so you just decide, yeah, I'll just look around, and you open up some of the drawers. There are drawers that just have like papers and pens and scissors in them and stuff like that, and you go to open up the big drawer, and then you're like, there was nothing in the other drawers. I don't really need to do this, and you just kind of stop, and you're like, there's no snacks, guys. Sorry.
It's probably fine.
Oh man.
It's probably
It's
fine.
bummer.
All right.
Well.
What do you do now?
Just kind of saunter away over to the elevator, like
Okay.
taking in the scenery.
The scenery of this
Stop.
shitty office.
Kind of like looking
Yeah,
down.
that is,
checking
You
out
gotta-
picks
you
up as
gotta-
he needs to be, and then kind of makes his way over to the elevator.
You
He's
gotta
using
appreciate the
bathroom.
little things.
All right. Well, everybody. All right. Does anybody do anything other than just go to the elevator?
I think that Dr. Bright would want to grab as many pens from Dr. Ving's office.
what a prank to pull on Dr. Vang. That's such a Dr. Bright thing to do. So so you decide to take a brief moment and you go back through the drawers, just taking as many pens as you can fit into your pocket. And in your excitement, you go and you open that big drawer that was there a second ago, and there's a box in there. It's just like a cardboard box. It's taped up, but it's just like there. And you're like, huh. Well, there's no pens, and so you close it.
Yeah. Fine by me.
All right. Anyone does anything else?
Elevate.
All right, cool. You all just enter the elevator.
Yeah.
Should we
All
take
right.
that box? Do you think it's of any concern?
Hey, Bran,
know.
I'll remind you a part of your character that we very rarely
I
ever
know,
get
I
to
know.
use, but you are resistant to mimetic influences.
Am I? Okay, well, fine. I did say I wanted to try going for snacks. Fine, I'll go for it. Give it to me.
Okay, so you're going. So I mean, what are you doing?
I'm going to that box. I said, did you find anything?
Well, I
over
found
there
a
of any
box, but
concern?
Let-
It's fine.
Let's say you caught eye of the box as he opened up the thing before he closed it. So yeah, you go and you're like, huh? Well, let me check that. And you go and you open up the box. You open up the drawer, and there's the box inside. And you take the box and you put it on the desk. Now what?
How big is
Oh,
the
Bran, you
box?
got
Yo, Bran, you got a box? What the hell, man?
oh, that's wild.
So how big is the box?
It's like it's only like a foot by a foot by a foot. It's not big. It's a cube, but it's not big.
Can I just take it with me instead of opening it? I'll just keep it closed, but I'll take it with me.
I mean, you could
I'll leave-
probably.
I'll also,
I mean, you could probably carry it, but you know, it's like it's not heavy, but it's not light either, you know. And it's the sort of thing where, like, you know, you're holding this box. Are you really gonna hold this box for the rest of your shift? Like, it might, you know, your hands might cramp up. There's like, you know, you're really gonna hold
I'm-
this
I'm
box for
thinking-
the whole time?
I think I'm sensing a direction that wants to happen. You're sure, Zach? I'll open this box.
You're gonna open the box?
Really?
Sure, let me see what's inside. I
All right,
don't-
you
unless-
go and
unless
you
know
grab
what,
you
maybe-
grab
Why
a
are
no
you
no no no
doubting her?
shut up
Why are you giving her doubts?
shut up. You take one of the pairs of scissors from the other drawer in Dr. Vang's desk, and you go to start like opening up the box. But the whole thing is taped shut. Like every corner of this thing is taped. And it's like multiple layers of tape, and it's not even like scotch tape, it's like duct tape. So you have to like
air holes.
so you have to cut it like a few times, and it's like, ugh. And like
this is taking too long.
you got like 2 of the 3 sides already cut open, and you get to the last one, you're just like, do I really want to do this?
It's another box inside the box.
Oh, shit.
Bran, you're supposed to respond.
Oh.
I
wonder
said
if
you
should
got
do-
2 out
Yeah.
of the 3 cut. Do you really want to do
Sure.
this?
Sure, just I haven't died yet. Give it to me.
I haven't died yet.
True.
Oh, all right. Well, unfortunately, certain people in the
Die.
audience spoiled the joke. But you open up the box, and there's a smaller box in there.
Wait, is it really? Holy shit!
It's a smaller box. This box is about 11 by 11 by 11 inches instead of 12 by 12 by 12. And
smaller box.
and there's a smaller box in there, yeah. And Bran takes it out, and everybody's like, "Yo, tiny box."
Smaller box.
It's smaller than the big box.
A baby box.
All right, now what?
Should
Eh.
I do it again?
You're gonna do all that again? You just spent all this time cutting it, and it's so arduous. Are you sure you don't want to just leave?
Can I take it with me?
It's only slightly smaller.
It's okay. I'll just leave a note for Dr. Vang. I'll say I took it.
So instead of the 12 by 12 by 12 box, you're gonna take the 11 by 11 by 11 box.
Bran was.
Yeah, I
here
gotta
to
work
leave a
out.
note.
Okay, fine. Guess what? You now have this box in your inventory, and immediately you feel as if you're exhausted. But you're carrying the box. Congratulations. Fast forwarding, everybody enters the elevator. Congratulations, you have succeeded this encounter.
Fuck.
Once
Yeah, I
again,
have a
there's
box.
there's only one direction for you guys to go, so I'm just gonna put you there right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we
Yo,
gonna
sick,
try to
we
go
got a
for an
box.
L, everybody? Or are we gonna go down and then all the way over? And then put-
Yeah.
How many
I'd
are
say
we
so.
at? We're at 6, right?
Yeah.
So we have 45 minutes to do 2 more.
Let's go.
We can do that.
All right.
Speedrun.
Speedrun.
Any percent.
Speedrun strats.
Speed run any
Be
percent.
Quick,
Thanks.
quick
So
with the necklace on the monster.
just right now. So
Wait, we could also get monster the box.
sorry.
True.
Dude, don't give my secrets away, okay? It's my plan.
Oh, Bran, I forgot you asked me before, and I never answered you what the pills in your possession do.
Yeah, I forgot what yeah.
So you are naturally like mildly anti-mimetic or resistant to mimetic influences. Those pills they either increase that for you or simulate your default state for someone else for a limited period of time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good to
So
know.
just keep that in mind for later. All right. So you guys get into this. Thing, and it's like a big amphitheater. And when I mean amphitheater, I mean that in the middle of this room, it's like a bunch of like
Oh, shit.
seats. What are you okay?
Oh no.
I
do
No,
it.
I'm
Have
just
you already
thinking of
figured
the
out?
SCP.
Oh, so it's this big amphitheater and there's a bunch of seats everywhere, and in the middle of the room is this like pedestal, and it has this and it's a mask. It's like one of those like theatrical like drama masks, but it's inside of like a glass container, sort of like the rose from what'd you calls it? Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just sitting there. And once again, you guys don't see any evidence of a elevator. You have 60 seconds. Begin your discussions.
Page 8. Top of page
Yep,
8,
page
SCP-035.
03. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Huh.
What do you think the task is?
I mean, the fluid that pours from his mouth is corrosive to all known materials. What can we, like, do we need to corrode anything? I mean, so was Lawrence for a bit.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Sealed glass container.
Excretions are moved to an external location periodically for disposal. I mean,
You
I
gotta
don't know.
do that? Ah,
Maybe. That's not part of our, like, daily tasks, is it?
It's
Have a nice
not.
I
check.
can check.
We have a chat room.
No.
I can let you guys know right now, by the way, that the inside of like the glass container doesn't have anything in it other than the mask.
The mask?
Yeah, it's just the mask. There's no fluid, no nothing in there.
Is there
So it hasn't
any
been-
mannequins around? Or something of that sort?
Nope. It's more or less just an empty amphitheater. You guys are at the bottom of the amphitheater, like in the middle of it, but that's like it.
I guess
Should we
search
look for
around the other.
theater?
Yeah, search around the amphitheater.
Okay.
Like,
So you guys, so you descend to the middle first, and then you look from there.
yeah.
Okay. You guys look around and from the bottom, and you actually see that directly opposite of where you guys arrived from, there's a long hallway that's like inlaid into the like ramp sort of thing, like the stairs. And at the very back of that is the elevator. And you're like, dope. But there's a bunch of fucking like metal bars that are just welded to the front of it.
Got him.
Oh,
I've got.
Okay, guys, let's grab that mask.
let's grab that mask.
Is that what you're doing?
What does the mask look like? What does it look like? Is it comedy or tragedy?
Well, right now it's comedy. It's smiling.
Grab that mask.
All right.
the
Like, can we pick up the glass case?
So, y'all take turns, like Sword in the Stone style, trying to lift up the glass case. And despite the fact that it doesn't seem to have any sort of mechanism, it is clearly like fucking vacuum sealed to the pedestal.
I mean, I don't know what you mean, Zach. I'm too tired to try to do that.
Listen.
Wait. I've got my homemade bomb.
Homemade bomb. What?
I forgot about his homemade bomb.
So I'm gonna put
Shit.
the bag with the gunpowder and the fuse on top of the glass, and then just sprint away. After
Thaddeus
lighting
is on NSA watch list.
So, minus 5 to you and
Don't
minus
please.
1 to everybody else.
it. Minus what to me?
5.
5. This is
Alright.
not going
How
to be a
much
happy mask after this.
Minus 1 to everybody else. That's it.
Okay.
So, yeah, you set off your makeshift bomb, and it explodes. It explodes pretty violently, in fact, and the mask like just careens towards Dr. Bright, and
Yeah.
immediately, like everybody just like because of like the smoke, you couldn't see the mask for a second, and it is now not happy. It is not a happy face, and it is just leaking just tons of black fluid, and it kind of like skitters across the floor to Dr. Bright's feet.
Oh boy.
Is it like all over the mask, or can we pick it up?
It's leaking out of the mouth.
Okay.
Tell it a funny
Alright,
joke.
cool.
Can we pick it up by like the forehead?
Unfortunately, Tom can't do anything because the moment that everybody like starts getting back up to go grab this mask vanishes.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Oh,
unfortunate. What are you gonna
So
do?
it's no longer near me.
No, it's what? No, it's at your feet. I
It's
just
still
said
near
that.
you. Tom just
Oh,
vanished.
I thought you said it.
Yeah,
spit
yeah,
it
you're
No,
out.
I
fine,
said
Mom.
Tom vanished. Yeah.
Oh, Tom Van. Oh.
Yeah, not the mask.
Okay.
No. Tom vanished. And by the way, the black liquid is beginning to pool at your feet, so you might want to do something
Oh, I
quick
might wanna-
instead of just standing there.
Head.
I think I'm
Pick
just gonna fucking grab it from its eye sockets and lift it away from me.
Okay. you lift it away from you, and the liquid is still leaking from its mouth, and it actually splashes against the ground a little bit. So you feel a little bit of like ooh. It's kind of like when you're cooking bacon with no shirt on, but this time you look down and you see like little flecks of it hitting your skin, and it is not good. So what are you gonna do?
Move quickly.
Fuck it, take this mask and start sprinting towards the elevator.
All right, what does everybody else do? Do they follow?
Yeah, while
Yeah.
avoiding the splash, the thing that's
At a
streaming.
safe distance behind.
At a
Yeah,
safe
so I don't wanna-
distance. At a safe distance, in what direction?
Ooh, towards the elevator.
Right. So in front or behind Dr. Bright.
Not
behind.
behind, but like off to the
Oh.
side behind, I guess. Just not where.
I'll remind you, it's like a pretty narrow hallway to get to the door.
I think we should go first. I
Yep.
think.
Okay. Thaddeus and
Just while I'm holding this, be careful that it doesn't like grab onto your face.
What, the mask?
Yeah.
I don't
All right.
know if it's the mask.
So Thaddeus and Bran like kind of go ahead. They kind of like, tiptoe around where all the fucking corrosive shit is eating away at the floor pretty quickly, I might add. And then Dr. Bright is like running towards the thing. You are once again my favorite unit of distance, a stone's throw away from the door. And what do you do now?
Well, it's the iron bars that are like barricading the elevator doors. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait. Aren't Thaddeus and Bran in front of me?
Yeah.
So
They're like in
get the
front,
hell-
but they're in front, but like kind of to the side a little bit. They're
Kinda
both
to the
like
side,
they're
okay,
both
so I
like
can just go on
suction.
forward.
They're both like sucking themselves to the wall to like
I'm
try and get
already
away from the
extremely
acid.
thin.
Bran
So
is
you could
already very
fit-
thin. Thaddeus is also kind of thin, but that's different.
All right. It's like get out of the way, and then start putting the mask right up against those iron bars.
And you're putting it up against
Right.
the iron bars.
Yeah.
Okay. As you start doing this, you realize that no one's been looking at the mask for a while, and now it's comedy instead of tragedy, so it's smiling again. And instead of it like leaking down the face of the mask, it is now like kind of projectile vomiting from the mouth. And it doesn't really spray at you to the point that it would like, get you, but it's not good. And you gotta kind of adjust a
going
little
backwards?
bit. Yes,
Like,
because
is it?
because Dr. Bright was like turning, like having the mask so that way it was like leaking down the wall, and now it's like projectile vomiting onto the elevator door, so it's not super great. So are you gonna so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna adjust it all, or are you gonna just kind of keep trying to do the same thing?
I would readjust this.
How so?
Like you're shooting a
So
gun.
that the projectile vomit of acid will just face it towards those iron bars once again.
Okay. So like the mask is like facing away from you, and you're using it kind of like a blowtorch, right, to like cut through
Right.
the bars. And as you're cutting through the bars, it's also cutting through the elevator door. And who's behind the elevator door but Tom?
Yeah.
And Tom is immediately like, oh shit, guys. Stop. So what do you do, Dr. Bright?
I don't. Oh shit. Aim it at the floor. So that it doesn't splatter on everyone.
You aim it at the floor, and it's immediately like just splattering all over the place, and it's like getting the shoes and the bottoms of the
Oh,
legs
no.
of all three of you. But it's no longer shooting Tom. Now,
the opposite wall.
Now, I'm here to say, you guys are obviously very close to being done. Technically, if Tom wanted, he could just press the button right now and leave the three of you behind. But
Don't you dare.
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this timer. I'm going to give you guys 60 seconds. You either have to figure out right now how to get through these iron bars and into the elevator without losing limbs to this, like, corrosive liquid, or you're just gonna die because it's like splattering everywhere and you're gonna lose your skeleton.
Guys,
All right,
make
begin.
It sad.
Begin.
Make it sad. Make it sad. Tell a dad joke. Dad joke. Tell it a dad joke.
Bad joke.
Oh,
Can I
shit.
ask the mask if it's going? Hold on. I asked the mask if it's heard of poop on.
The mask doesn't react. It's still vomiting acid.
Poop on your balls.
Alright, Bran, with your rhymes. tell a
Like the
sick
problem,
dad
like the
joke.
problem, Saba. By the way, because this is like out of the thing. You're like being like, oh, tell a pun, tell a pun. I fucking love puns, and I'm the mask right now.
Oh God, tell not a pun. Bad pun.
But I like dad
Call
jokes
the mask
sometimes.
a big red square. Call the mask
Tom,
a big
what
red
if the form is
square.
not like?
Big red BRS.
You call the mask a big red square, and all of you just instinctually blink at the same time. And now the mask is tragedy again, so it's just kind of like dripping from the mouth instead of projectile vomiting. You resume what you were doing before, Lawrence, of like dripping it down instead, like letting it run across the iron bars. And lo and behold, the bars are now gone. You guys enter the elevator, and you are more or less okay, except I do have a question for you. As soon as the elevator door was fully opened, the mask stopped because its mouth is now closed.
You guys want to take it?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, sure.
I was also gonna
Souvenir.
ask Zach. What if someone had said?
I'm sorry, who am I?
Oh, Foreman. What if someone had said
Captain,
in water, chimps will
excuse me.
drown? Would that have worked?
It definitely would have turned into a tragedy, yes. Wait,
I had the
hold
backup
up. Hold up. For video editing purposes later, let's do that scene again real quick. But with the in water chimps will drown. All right, so the mask is projectile vomiting acid. What do you do?
Mask in water. Chimps will drown.
All right, so everybody instinctually blinks at the same time, and the mask is now frowning again. All right, and there you go. And now through the magic of editing, that will be back then. So ta-da. But anywho, all right. So you guys do it, and you fucking, like the insane people you are, keep this mask. Where
Can I
do
put
you?
it on?
I'm sorry?
No.
Wait, Tommy? What did you say?
I'm just like Zach's silent.
I mean,
Luckily, it's not in Tom's hand.
it's a mask.
Do whatever you want, Tom. I'm not you.
I haven't died this round.
Are you...
Only
Well, I was
one
gonna
person
say,
has
well,
died,
I
by
would-
the way, which is pretty good.
What?
I don't know if I did. I die last shift. I know it was like
We all
very
died
late.
twice.
Yeah,
Except for
everyone died
Bran.
multiple
Oh, yeah, no, I died.
Oh,
I died.
so,
I died.
Bran, why don't you hold on to the mask?
You did- I already
Bran's
have the
already
box. Too much-
holding the
Oh,
already
that's
holding
true.
the box and is very tired.
Dang.
I'm
I wish to
warily
wear a
glancing at you
mask.
like that's too much effort for me, and I.
You
and I-
wish
and
to
I
wear
shake
the
my head.
mask.
Let me wear the mask.
We let just Tommy wear the mask. They didn't care who he was.
It's presently
What's
it's
the
presently
point
in
of
the hands of Dr. Bright. So Dr. Bright, this is your choice.
I mean, shit, if Tommy wants to do it, you know what? More
No one
power
cares
to
who
you.
was, like,
He's
put on
taking one for the
mask.
team.
All right, Dr. Bright hands the mask over to Tom. Tom goes to put on the mask, and right as it's about to touch his skin, it like to him. It like sucks to his face, and suddenly the mask is no longer like closing its mouth. It is just Tommy's face. Right? It's
Mask.
just
Do
like
not open
like
your
you
mouth.
you
Huh.
go to talk, you go to like look around, and it's just following your face, like exactly, like the hole in the mouth, the eyes, everything, the wrinkles on the face, the whole thing is just following your face. And you, as a normal human being, go to breathe in through the mouth, just being like, and
I'm a mouth
despite the
breather.
fact that your mouth opened, nothing comes out other than
Oh,
CO2, I guess.
Oh.
Mask.
All right.
All right. Tim
Congratulations, you guys have yeah, Tim Curry, Jim Carrey rather.
Jim Carrey.
Curry.
Jim Carrey. I said Tim Curry. My bad.
Curry,
You guys
Jim
have
Carrey.
succeeded. Congratulations! So far, you guys have passed 7 of 7 encounters, whereas previously at this point, you guys had failed 2.
Yes.
So this will probably be. Obviously, we have like 30 minutes left in the stream. So you guys have 2 options. You have either D3 or E4.
I mean, are we gonna just go all the way
Make an
around?
L.
Make an L.
E4.
That's a
Evil.
U, Grant. That's a
Evil.
U. You gotta like that. Not that.
Oh, you're saying like across like this. I was saying all the way down and then up.
You say all the way down? That's like you
Yeah, like-
right there, bud.
Well,
An
if
L
we
is just
stop right
eh.
here. Yeah, if we see, yeah. I didn't say
We
we go
could
all the
also
way
go
down.
duh.
True.
What? Like it's a fucking sliding puzzle?
You open that door.
That'd be cool.
I think either way, we will be going to E E4.
What would make a cool pattern?
What would make a cool pattern though?
Well, so if we go to D3, then we can kind of loop it around and then fill all of them out without having to come back.
Yeah, we could. You could go down there, and then there.
Just
And then
do
we
as
did
many
everything.
rooms as possible.
We did everything.
Or God.
It should be noted that
There we
despite
go.
the fact that you guys are halfway through your shift, you've only completed 1 objective.
Well, we only need 2
Alright,
more.
that is
It's true, you only need 2 more, but it's interesting because last time, by this point of last time, not only had you had failed 2, but you'd also completed 2 objectives.
Mm,
All right,
Interesting.
so you guys want to go to D3?
yeah.
Clearly, we're trying to get everything on this board. We're trying to make bingo.
Oh
I'm
boy.
ready.
It's
Full-
again.
Oh no.
Oh my
Sorry.
god. You're gonna have to give me a second to like mentally prep for this. So
The big finale for the day.
okay. Woof. Give me a second. Let me take a drink.
All right.
Woof.
I wonder if Janine knows what the fuck we're doing, or if
I
she's
do
just very
not.
confused.
I'm just watching. I'm the real SCP. They're monsters, right?
Well,
pretty-
yes and no. Actually, you know what? Let me while I'm mentally preparing here for a second. Let me see if I can send you the handbook.
It's
if-
real estate.
It's for real estate. Because if I send you this handbook, you can start like just checking them out. Because I fucking love SCP, dude. Alright, there
SCPs
you
are
go.
It
pretty
is
great.
pretty cool.
Can I be one of the secret monsters that they'll never find? Holy shit, Zach! You just spammed my DM.
Oh no, get ready. Here are the rest of
All
the
I-
here are the
all
rest
I
of
heard
the
was
pages.
Beep 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 beep.
There you go. So that is all 100 SCPs that are in this facility. So if you want, you can like quietly like check those out if you want, because my god, these things are interesting.
and that's why we're calling them out. It's like, oh, page 7, SCP, whatever.
Which you guys aren't using the identification numbers. I numbered all of them from 1 to 100, so that way you guys could
Nah.
just be like, oh, number 42. Anywho, all right.
It's okay.
So you guys,
Alright.
you guys open up the door, and it's a long, like, bridge to a central platform. Kind of like what Magneto was kept in at that in that X-Men movie, but instead of it being like all made of glass and stuff, the central like island pillar sort of thing in this like vast empty room is a library. It's like a few library things, and it's like, oh, okay. And
Biblioteca.
it's pretty far away, so you can't really make anything out just quite yet. But you can see from like a distance that there is a like lectern, like one of those like places where you put like a Bible on and stuff. And there's a closed book on there. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, a book!
Yep, it's a book.
Is it?
A book!
Hey, boy.
There's a book,
Yes.
guys.
What is it?
SCP-1425, page 13.
Page 13.
Oh, do you guys want
Oh.
time to discuss, or do you want to like approach this?
Discuss, please.
Just
Okay.
for a little bit.
Uh,
just
I'll give you
to-
I'll give
It
you
could also
60
be-
seconds.
On
So-
page 8, SCP-140.
Oh shit.
Page 8.
Wait, which one? Page 8?
Page
Two
8,
to 13.
SCP-140.
But it's not in a
think I was-
library, is it?
Alright,
It
that's
might-
why
uh,
the other one that it says.
Yeah, I think it might be what Lawrence said. Because it says single copy is held within the facility Grand Library.
Okay.
Unless Zach is pulling out this thing because Dr. Bright took all the pens.
Hey man,
What the heck? What?
Shit.
I took the pens, okay?
Unless I figured
Don't
this out,
judge me.
we gotta keep Dr. Bright away from this book.
The pens.
This isn't fair. You can't figure it out that quickly. It's bullshit. Anyway,
Here's my.
What?
I
nothing.
think I figured it out, guys. I think I figured it out.
I'm just pissed. Whatever. I set up cool things for people to do, and then they just fuck with them. Whatever.
I actually have no clue what Saba is leading up to.
It's okay. as
Your
long as
time's
we
up,
look
by the
up
way,
the
so
fifth-
figure out what you're gonna do.
I mean, just go up to the
The electric
The
pedestal,
lectern?
right?
Sure. I'm assuming everybody like agrees with this. So, y'all start going across this bridge. Everything in here is like silent and very dry. There's like no humidity at all. And as you approach the like library-ish section, you actually see that every single book in this library is actually just different like sequential volumes of the same book, actually. All of them have the same writing on the spine, but it's in a language that you can't quite identify. But the lettering is like very sharp, very harsh. You know what I mean? And you approach the lectern to where the closed book is, and that has writing on the cover, like it has like an actual thing on the cover, and you can read it quite clearly. And it says, "The glorious history of the Davite Empire."
So
Dave was right.
so
Dave.
Yeah.
Right.
Davite.
Thaddeus is
Got it.
correct. All writing fluids are.
throw-
Oh boy!
Gotta throw, Doctor. You see what I'm getting at here?
No, but it says blood too.
Pens,
I
blood,
wonder
and even
if this
flame.
is just. I don't.
I thought
even flame.
it said P at
Approved.
first.
Piss.
Oh, God.
In the
Yes,
writing.
Davite Empire
Wait,
counts.
Oh,
yeah,
writing.
hello.
I
am the
will.
P
I
writer.
will give you
I
guys.
thought he went to the bathroom in the void, though.
He did. You already urinated, motherfucker. It's only been.
Oh,
It's only canonically been what, an hour since you peed.
I also had to
He has
go
a small
again
bladder.
in the procrastination room.
That's well.
But
I
it
didn't
can
hear
kill.
that. Oh shit! All right. I'll give you
Wait,
guys.
waiting.
I'll give you guys a clue. Right, just because this one in particular can get pretty weird. This one can get kind of weird, which is why I'm like, God, I can't believe I had to deal with this with 20 minutes left of the stream. But there are two ways to resolve this encounter. Either way, you're gonna get your elevator, because the elevator is behind the is like behind one of the, like, you could see it across from where you are, but it's behind one of the bookshelves. And there are two ways to resolve this. They're very different, and keep in mind that depending on which of these options you guys go down, could have drastic cascading effects on the world.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
So I'm just warning you, so you can be careful and not do something crazy.
Can we
What, like
just
steal a
ignore
bunch
it?
of pens and bring it real
So
close?
it's right in the book.
You
You
have to
realize
go.
you're
You guys,
talking
if you guys
that,
are,
right?
you know what? I'm giving 60 seconds. You guys can discuss. Go.
I mean, can we just walk past it and look for the elevator?
Yeah.
Well, throw the pens. Keep
Well-
the pens at the elevator.
But we're not exactly 100 kilometers away from said
Hmm.
SCP.
So
Shit.
technically, something that would have happened already.
We are all liquids.
We are all
Is-
liquids.
True
Yeah, but
shit.
we're technically not all writing fluids, though.
Oh, it includes blood. Says in the procedures.
That part, yes. That part, I will
Your
concede.
body's 70% water, and I'm
Very-
thirsty.
We are liquid. So,
Encounters
chimps
with
can
writing
drown in
materials seem
70%
to improve. Then we got some scratch piece of paper. Let's just write that. In water, chimps will drown. Give it to the book.
Oh,
I'm down for
no, you are
Wait,
not
wait, wait.
writing in the grand history of the Davite Empire in water chimps will drown.
you're
Are
gonna
you
have to
kidding?
stop-
Write the name.
You have to stop
the
me and my
name.
hundreds of pens.
Tommy,
Write the name?
the name.
I heard it.
Wait, write the name.
The name.
Uh,
Oh no.
Right. The name.
I'm gonna go ahead and give everyone a pen so they can write down what they want.
Okay.
But
Write the
technically, I
name.
don't think I know the name. Only you guys know the name, from what I remember.
Yeah, I don't know it. I did, and then I died.
Oh yeah. Well.
Ah.
And
Yeah,
I
you
never,
got
I
so
never
much
knew it.
And Brand never attained that knowledge.
Nope.
So it's
Thank
just,
God.
Tommy?
yeah,
don't
no, I
think-
know the name.
I don't think Tommy's
I'll
died
get to
since
that.
then, yeah. So what are you guys gonna do? You have to tell me as a group what you guys want to do.
It's name time.
It's the name.
We'll let
Tommy
a
write
certain
one of
individual
sides.
go write a name.
So, not surprisingly, this is the worst decision you guys have made so far this session. You all lose 10.
Worth it.
But let's be honest, it defied your expectations, right? That's
Was it better than writing in water chimps will drown?
It's better than
Yeah,
that,
pretty
yes.
What would have
Um,
happened if we did that?
So, well, no. So, okay. Let's clear this up real quick. So, Dr. Bright is going up to the like grand history of the Davite Empire. You're opening it to a blank page and you're writing the forbidden name on it.
Yes.
Okay. So, you go up to the book, and the minute that you pull out the pen, like some otherworldly force seemingly like draws your hand to the book, and you go and you write the forbidden name. But then the ink from the pen just kind of like starts wiggling, and it
Oh.
reshapes itself into a different like phrase, like a different like passage. In fact, like despite the fact that it was only like a limited amount of ink, it's actually like stretching pretty far for how far it's like redistributing on the page. And instead of it saying the forbidden name, the page starts describing how the Davites in 1453 took over the Vatican and the center of Catholic religion had to be moved to like Barcelona. So
Cool.
yeah, there's that
Keep
now.
writing.
Keep writing.
Whoop. Can we overwhelm the book? Can we overwhelm the book, guys?
Can we put the box on the book so the book doesn't feel like it ever wants to?
Brad, you know what to do.
Hit it, Brad.
Hit it, Brad.
Well, I guess Bran kind of goes over without a pen, no pens, and just touches the box to the book.
Okay. You touch the box to the book and nothing happens because it's a box in a book.
Oh, well, I tried, guy.
Dang.
We
Okay, I guess
tried.
I'll take my
I mean,
box
can we
back. Still tired.
Can we just walk past and look for the elevator?
You could try.
All
As
right.
he's writing.
Are you
That makes me feel like we're not gonna find it.
are you gonna try to do that, Tom?
Yeah, I'll try it.
So you go over and you go to where certain other dimensional entities may or may not have informed you the elevator would have been, and you see it. It's behind the bookshelf, behind volume 4853 of the Grand History of the Davite Empire, and you see it right there. And you go to like like shift the bookshelf, but it won't budge, and you like wave Thaddeus over and like, get over here. And Thaddeus, even with all of his strength, he like can't move it. And then you get Dr. Bright over. You get Dr. Bright, and Dr. Bright is like, okay, well, that's not what I wrote. And he like goes over, and you guys are like shifting it slightly now. Like, it's not like it went from like not budging to like it's moving a little bit, right?
All right.
And
So this
you
is just like the bookcase itself.
this
or
is the
bookshelf
bookcase itself, right? It's a heavy bookcase. There's like fucking 2,000 books on this bookshelf, and they're all just like sequential volumes of the grand history of the Daevite Empire.
All right, Dr. Bright,
someone-
hit it with the
Wait.
name.
Hit it with the name. That's what I
Or
was
just
thinking.
someone try to make Tom laugh, maybe. We should try doing that.
Hit it with the name.
Hit it with the
Or the
name. I think that
name.
would make him laugh.
Great,
would
yeah.
make me laugh.
Whatever will make him laugh.
Okay, so you're gonna try that?
Hit it with the name. Let's do it.
All right.
With the name.
Tell me like specifically what you're writing the name on.
The bookshelf itself, right? Not
The
not
The
the
metal
not the
part
book.
of the book.
The bookcase.
The book
Or the
case.
bookshelf, rather.
In like office pen, you're trying this.
Yeah.
It's a wooden bookshelf. You're gonna write on a wooden bookshelf with an office
I
pen.
mean, it depends on how smooth it is. It could work.
Okay,
how-
well, you
Tell us the
try.
woodwork of this.
You try. I'm just gonna cut to the chase.
Okay.
You try, and you
Alright.
write the name, and once again, y'all wait for like the shadow tendrils to come out, right? But then the ink just kind of like slops off onto the floor, like it like drips down, slithers over to the central lectern, and like goes up onto the page, and you know, because Bran was right there, looks, and it's like, now the book says that in, you know, 1566, the entire royal family of France was assassinated by a single Daevite assassin, and the entire French Empire collapsed.
Damn.
Oh wait, doesn't the
No.
stuff that happens in this book become reality? Did we
Yeah.
forget about that?
I wonder if this is a bad thing that you guys are
Have
doing.
to fight this must be Daevite.
Here we go. So what? He'll create or top a funny joke.
Tell a dad jokes.
Hey, Tom.
Tommy,
In water,
Tommy,
chimps will
you
drown.
Hey, Tom,
True.
You know what they say about men with big feet?
What do they say?
They have big shoes.
Ooh.
So the mask, well, because it's, you know, just Tom's face, he begins smiling, and lo and behold, it's almost like you figured it out. He begins projectile vomiting fucking, like, burning acid onto the bookshelf that's directly in front of him, but it fucking splatters everywhere. All
God.
three of you who are
Yeah, I
at the
thought it was
bookshelf,
better than dripping.
all three of you who are at the bookshelf lose 5.
Worth it.
But you did just straight up burn through the bookshelf, and you now have easy access to the elevator.
Let's go.
Would you guys like to leave?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to burn the book too,
No.
Tom? Perhaps save the world. No,
You
for
mean
another
save
day.
the
Never
world?
mind.
Daemon
I have
Empire.
the cube. I can't be bothered with this. Okay, I'll just go to
I
the
feel like
elevator.
That so by the
You
way
can't
that
be
was
wrong.
that was gonna be the joke. So what you actually needed was just 4 people to move the bookshelf, but while holding the box, Bran was too tired and like couldn't be bothered to do so. So you were gonna have to like drop the box.
But I came up with a more ingenious way.
All right.
I still have the box.
Yeah,
So
okay.
do
That's
you all go into the elevator?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
indeed.
For all intents and purposes, y'all failed that encounter.
Damn.
Because you did
Oh,
fucking
really?
collapse the entire French Empire because you
Oh,
wanted to
man.
write a silly name
French.
in this room.
I don't know if
It's
the
all-
plague doctor would like that very much.
Well, you know,
But
maybe
I
things
think
will happen.
Captain Fight Fist would.
Captain Fight Fist would.
But anywho, that is the end of this half of your shift. I did want to say that I think it's kind of funny how which, by the way, I'm assuming you guys are going to be going here next time. Yeah, because you can't really go anywhere else. Anywho, I think it's kind of funny that this was a 4-hour stream, and technically, based on like how the mechanics of this game work, it took 4 hours to do a 4-hour shift.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
so,
time.
so like tomorrow when we come back for the next half of this shift, it's gonna be 4 hours for another 4 hours. So that was good. But yeah, we have 8 minutes here. We have 8 minutes here at the end to just kind of vibe out. Because we're probably not gonna see the Davites again for a hot minute, I was gonna say that if you guys wrote a third thing in that room, because clearly it was just writing anything in that room is the problem. So the idea was that the longer you spent in that room, the more inclined you were going to be to write things. And then anything that you wrote would be added to the grand history of the Davite Empire. And so the idea was that the first one was whatever I said, and then the second one was collapsing the French government, or taking over the Vatican and then collapsing the French government. The third thing was that they were going to become a founding force of the SCP Federation. And that was the one where I was going to say, because if you guys did that, suddenly the room would have gone from like isolationist and keeping things away to being vast, and like there would be writing utensils all over the place.
Oh
my
boy.
God.
But you guys got out before that happened, so the only casualty of this was the majority of French history, but, you know, whatever.
What a shame.
But congratulations,
Sorry,
you guys
buddy,
are out.
Doctor.
Do we still have
did.
French cuisine and French inventions?
Yes, for the
Okay.
purposes of me not having to fucking warp my own mind too much, most things are, like, the same, except, at certain points, you guys may or may not have the option of, like, looking at Google Maps, and you'll see that there is a new country that you guys may or may not recognize called Deva, which, may or may not be quite large.
Okay, so
May or may
The
not be
Empire
Russia.
expands.
I can't, you guys are all talking at the same time, I can't hear you.
One use a guillotine.
No
Guillotine.
guillotine.
All right. Okay, so as like a final wrap up of this,
Water chimps will drown.
sorry.
I said, "And water chimps will drown" as the final wrap up.
Uh-huh. Very funny. Yeah, I don't know. I thought this was good. There were good moments in this, I felt.
Not as many people died. If any.
Well,
Just
the
like
idea
the first round of the last one died a lot.
to explain, I specifically designed the new system to whittle you guys away over like long periods of time, because then you guys would start encountering big fuck you issues and you would be like low on points, right? So an example of that,
Insta-kill us.
more or less. I want you guys to like manage your points over time. You know, not make shit decisions like writing in the grand history of the Davite Empire. But yeah, I don't know. Once again,
Or
not that I'm exactly fishing for content for Lawrence's animatics that he's planning on doing eventually. I don't know. I thought there were like some good moments in this.
Yeah.
What would you say? What would you say your guys' favorite moments were?
Pacific Rim.
You mean the one where you got to be the hero for a bit, where you fought the giant fucking whatever monster?
Come at me,
Just
beast.
absolutely
I am unarmed.
obliterating. I think absolutely obliterating the cow. Was it?
I think that's a really cool visual of the cow body checking Dr. Bright while he was still an acid man, and it just burned off the top part of his head, so his bottom jaw and brain were exposed. I think that's a good visual.
Just like Pulp Fiction, just fucking fired a swinging squad.
All right. I don't know. Grant, what was your favorite moment?
I really liked the doctor. The doctor was real fun, I thought.
Really? Oh, I'm glad.
I-
Because I was, on my side, I was fucking
It became
struggling.
French. With the French accent, is that what they were?
Well, struggling with the French
No.
accent in general, but also, like, spoilers, there was something else I was hoping you guys would encounter first, and then that would lead into the doctor having, like, more influence as to, like, what you guys were needing to do. But you guys just kind of, like, stumbled into the doctor relatively, or, like, literally number 2. You had 4 options of where to go, and you just so happened to hit that second. So, but anyway, but I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad that you liked. I'm glad that you liked the doctor.
The box was
Yeah.
also fun.
Oh yeah, I was pretty proud of the
Brand.
box. I was proud that Brand did something. for once.
Unfortunately, I can't spoil what the actual thing with the box is because I did write something for the box, but the box is still in play because Saba decided to grab it.
I had to be one with the team. Okay, I have to make something. I have to do something like this. Okay.
All right. Well,
It's a
Saba, how
proud
about
achieving moment.
Saba? How about you? What was your favorite?
Like I said,
moment?
I think it was grab the box. I think that was one of my
You had to pick something
proud
else.
achieving moments.
Pick something else.
What else? I think us doing Fortnite dances as we make a new ritual was interesting.
That's gonna be funny from an editing standpoint because the original it's gonna be, and then the god goes. It's gonna like cut the video.
Really cut off. Yeah, what does he do?
Tell us.
All right. Well, that was
be-
good.
That would be
That was pretty
that would be
funny.
madness from the animatic standpoint. It was like, oh man, 3 Fortnite dances. Let's going.
At the same time,
the
it's just
same
like it's
time.
just like the same general body, but now you just put the heads on the 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a quick second right as we finish here to just re-summarize what we did. So what was the first one? The first one was C3.
Page 17.
Yeah, it was
C3 was the fearful vision. You
Yeah,
guys then
fearful.
did the doctor, which was apparently pretty good. You then
Doctor,
did D2,
the
which
blood, the
which
blood,
was the blood lake,
the
right?
Blood Lake.
Then
Yeah.
you did
It was the
D1,
secret room,
which was the forest god.
right.
Then you did
Forest god.
E1, which was the red light dimension. Then you did E2, which was the box. And then E3, which was the mask. And then D3, which was the Davite Empire.
All hail the
Yes.
Deva.
All right, that was pretty
Hello.
good. Ah,
Yeah.
God, my ears are killing me.
Mhm.
All right,
Alrighty.
this is like it's really fun doing this stuff, but like, man, I'm fucking mentally exhausted because I have like little notes. I'll show you guys like when we're all done because needless to say, there's stuff you guys haven't encountered yet. But I have like a tiny 1-page like thing of a notebook, just being like, oh, in A1 they should do blah blah blah, in A2 they should do blah blah blah, just like quick little snippets. And then I'm just kind of like Scatman Crutherings the rest and hoping that it's good. All right. Good.
It was fun.
Thank you everybody for being here. Hope we'll be continuing this tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by, Janine. It was nice having a
Surprise guest.
surprise guest.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Good night everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow I gotta
Right.
Bye,
Peace out.
everyone.
Bye-bye.